Somebody's car or something just made the shutdown from AOL sound. So I'm here to pick up someone, and their plane is about 45 minutes delayed. So I figured I'd go live. Flip the camera back to me. We don't have a camera mount, a phone mount, so we're going to do the best we can here. Sitting on my steering wheel. We don't proselytize. Thank you very much. Interesting way to spell Disney. So how is everybody? Hey, Darby. Oh, you got one. Yay! I think they are so comfortable. They sent me another one, but in the smallest size, so I could show the size difference. Not that I could actually put it on, but I figure I'll make several videos with it, and then I'm going to give it to a friend of mine who is tinier. I'm sitting at the airport waiting for friends who are flying back from New York. And they had a family emergency. They flew up there about 3 weeks ago. So, and yeah, delayed. 12:26 a.m. is when it's coming in. It was supposed to be at 11:47. So, 40-minute delay. So, I'm sitting here watching the ticker board. I'll show you. Flip camera again. So, I'm in the cell phone lot. So this flashes. I think it's so cool watching the map that shows the planes as they're coming in from all the different directions and stuff. How cool is that? Oops. How cool is that? JetBlue, 12:26. I feel worse for them because they're flying with 3 small children, the youngest being just barely a year old. So, those babies are going to be very out of sorts. Oh, there's no place to... I can put it over here, but then it leans back even further. The phone mount that I used in my other car doesn't work in this car because it doesn't fit on the vents, and the clipper part of it broke. So Anyhow, we're making do. I'm being lit up by the ticker board. Um, it's not a new car. It's actually 6 years older than my Kia Soul was, but I'm not complaining because it was free. The Soul died, and actually the person I'm picking up tonight is the one who I drive to buy, because he buys and sells cars. And it's his family that I'm picking up. Well, him, his wife, and the 3 children. But, yeah. This is the replacement car. And we're surviving. But it's too old. I can't drive Lyft with it anymore. I still can drive Friends. I just can't drive Lyft. So, I should grab my... Why am I allowing my fingers to be... It's not Cheetle, but it's as bad as Cheetle. My, Come on. There we go. Ooh, okay. Hate when it does that. The screen flashes occasionally. I do not like flashing lights. Let me balance the phone for a second there. No. We don't want to knock that down. Did I knock something down? No. Okay. No. All right. I don't want my battery to run down. There we go. Voila. He's in the seat next to me. He is... We got flea treatment for him, but he's so itchy now that he's just chewing himself. A friend of mine has put in an order for flea pills. You know, the ones that the vet recommends, the vet prescribes. She gets them from like Canada or Australia. And she's going to order some for me because it'll be like $40 instead of $180 for the vet bill plus the cost of the pills. Anyhow, she has a 80-pound Great Dane mixed with Pit Bull, who's a big, huge, gawky baby. And then she has 2 Chihuahua Corgi mixes that are about 15, 20 pounds. So, it's so funny. They've got a doggy door for the little dogs, because she's always had little dogs. And now they've got this huge behemoth. And he's pretty. He's that pretty blue-gray color. And he just sticks his nose into the doggy door. That's the only thing that fits. He can't even get his head through it. Yeah, the mini horse, exactly. Basically, the one she has is about this big. Uno, who was 35 pounds, didn't fully fit. He would go through it, but it was a squeeze. Whereas Clyde is, when he sits down, his head is hip height to her. Because he's got the long legs of the Great Dane. So, these things are so handy. This is one of the weird things this car does. It's a security system in it, but like 15 minutes after you turn the car off, it goes tick, 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 tick. He's about a year old, little over a year old, so he still doesn't know how big he is, and he still charges to greet and darn near knocks people down. So it's okay. I'm sitting at the airport, so for once I have a perfectly good signal. So, yep, thinks he's a lap dog. They keep him, she has her garage converted so it's air conditioned. He stays outside in the garage because he terrorizes the Chihuahuas. Not that he's mean to them, it's just he's too big and he doesn't know his own strength. I'm not at Ken's. I'm in a house that his sister used to own. Well, the Taco Bell dogs are mixed breeds, so they're not tiny Chihuahuas. So I'm trying not to name whose house it is that I'm in, because the people in that other group, they run with everything and just totally twist things around. So, yeah, exactly. Hey, Ryan. I got just a little crumbs left. There we go. He's right here. Hang on. You want to come over here? Are you enjoying being in the other seat? Hang on. Hi. Mm-hmm. Salty, a little bit barbecuey. Those are the honey barbecue Fritos. He is a good boy. See, we're sitting here watching the board in the cell phone lot that tells you when flights are coming in. And we are looking at the New York, JetBlue 1226. It's delayed. It was supposed to come in at 11:47. So, needless to say, we're sitting around waiting, and I thought, what the heck? I've got full 4 bars. The thing I object to with the Seresto is they don't make a really short one for tiny dogs. You have to buy it. They're like one size. And you have to buy and cut like 20% of it off, or more like for his size, about 60% of it off. And that seems to be a waste of product to me. So, and the Seresto gave Uno a horrible rash, so I didn't like that. I'm waiting for friends to come in at the airport. Their plane is delayed, which, from the looks of it, a lot of the flights are delayed. I don't know if there's a storm going on somewhere or what. Hey, Shay. Yeah, I've had bad experiences with the flea collars too in the past, which is why I've not tried that with him. Besides the fact that they make them like one size fits most kind of thing. And I find that very wasteful. I did use the, what do you call it? The drops kind, Frontline. But it's not working well enough. So every time my phone has rung the past couple of days, Heimdall comes running up, leaps on my shoulder, and sits there while I have a phone conversation with friends. It's his latest little stunt. Yeah. The fleas are particularly bad this year. And where I'm staying, it's hardwood floors and stuff, and the furniture is leather. So, I mean, it's not like a lot of places for them to hide in. But, yeah, they've been really bad. I have been doing the dish soap. The problem is his fur is so kinky curly, they get down underneath, and I can't use a flea comb through it. So, I shaved him as short as I can get it without taking him down to the skin. And I need to buy another bottle of Dawn. I ran out. Believe me, I've missed my lives too. I haven't been able to go live. No. No, I was evicted. The trailer, from what I understand from one of my friends who I talked to the other day, it has been remodeled. It took 9 weeks, and it is now on the market for sale. The park will profit off of it. Well, I doubt they will because they spent a lot fixing it. I was given an estimate of $30,000, 35, to fix it, and I'm sure they didn't spend that much, but I bet they spent at least 15. So it was people from a local church. One of the guys in the park, they volunteered and did a lot of the work. So I did own it, but I didn't own the land. And last year, with everything failing and the lot rent had gone up so much and I was struggling, and I reached a point that it was not going to get fixed. FEMA did not give me even enough to do the roof overall because it kept coming in like small increments. It was not all at once. So the first payment fixed the carport, which had to be done first because you couldn't get on the roof if the carport was still hanging down. So you had to put the supports back in and get everything stable before the roof itself could be repaired. And they gave me just enough to do that. And then the next payment wasn't enough to do any of the roof work or anything inside even. So I just used it to pay lot rent, which I talked to FEMA and they said you can use it for paying other bills if that's what you need to do, which I did. I paid for lot rent with it. And then the third and final payment was a little bit more than the last one, but still wasn't enough. So again, I used it to pay lot rent. I got it in like August, I guess. And I wasn't able to pay lot rent October and November. And they gave me the eviction notice in December. So, and I was the finalized on the eviction was in January. So I had to move out rapidly, like the 10th of January. I thought they were going to tear it down, but they didn't. They completely gutted it and rebuilt it. They had to replace the flooring. They put a new vapor barrier underneath. They did, all the walls, fixed the wiring, put a new roof on it. So it looks brand new. Well, for a 1969 trailer. So somebody's going to get an adorable place. But it won't be mine anymore. It's just the way life goes. I haven't looked. There's a mobile home, what's the real estate board, but for mobile homes. And you put in an area and it gives you all the mobile homes that are for sale that are listed on that board. And they list on it. So I just haven't looked. It'll break my heart. I can't do it. No, friends of mine are flying in and their plane got delayed. So it's coming in at 12:26, which means they've got to wrangle three small children. So it's going to take them a bit before they get to the, yeah, it still says delayed. 12:26 a.m. Yep. But even once it lands, it's still got to Tampa. It's still got to, they've got to get from the terminal to the main building to luggage pickup. And that's going to take them at least 15, 20 minutes. So. Oh, that's cool, Jeffrey. I've been here about 45 minutes. Yes, I have a place to stay. There are no rats. There was a mouse because it had been empty for quite a while. So there was a mouse. We got the mouse. I haven't heard activity in about 4 weeks. So the mouse is finally gone. But yeah, I moved in and I'm like, oh, please, no, not again. But it was a little one. It was just a field mouse, little one. I'm sitting in the cell phone lot, so I wouldn't have seen you. Sorry to say. Thanks, David. I'm at the point where I'm just praying that things will work out. I grew up having a lot of pets that my mom did not like. Mice, rats, snakes. I would walk in the door with things that I caught in the field across the street, and my mom would like kick me back out the door. You're not bringing that in here. Tree frogs, lizards, little glass snakes. I had this little tiny snake curled up in my pocket, and I almost made it. But just as I was walking past Mom, it stuck its head up out of my pocket and did the little, flicker of the tongue thing, and my mom fainted. I guess I can't get away with that. So I was not afraid of the old, I don't like spiders or snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I want to be loved by you. God, that song's from like 72. But our flight is moving across the board as new ones come in. Still delayed, still 12:26 a.m., which means it should be landing in 7 minutes. Should. He's curled up on the seat next to me. Thank you, Jesse. Woo! I'm waiting for my friends that they had a family emergency in New York, and they flew up in March, and they're coming back in tonight. Husband, wife, and 3 small children. So we're I'm picking them up at the airport. Oh yeah, I stayed in St. Pete. I didn't move. For one thing, my Kia Soul died. So my thoughts of driving somewhere went with it. This vehicle, it's older, and I'm not as confident taking it long distance. So, I've been getting lottery tickets as often as I can in hopes of winning enough to at least get a new car. If not a home, at least get a new car so that I could travel confidently. But I absolutely love it if I won enough to buy the house that I'm staying in. No, I'm not going to get another Kia. I actually probably will get like a Chevy or a Ford. No, I'm not living in the car, but I want a car that, yeah, I won $3 the other day. Thank you, David. I do. I like the place that I'm staying at. I mean, it needs some repairs. It's an older home. It's really cute. It's one of those Spanish style stucco homes. Because of the stucco and the walls are very thick, it stays cooler. It doesn't get as hot. And I really like that. I would love to buy the place and have solar installed to really reduce the expense of the home. It needs some new windows because there's several broken windows. Not huge breaks, but like one, I think the glass itself melted. So there's a hole, but it's not like something went through it. It's like pulled away from itself. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not a rough edge. It's very smooth, like something burned its way through or it melted. It is a one floor, but it's raised, so there's 4 steps coming in the front. No, 3 in the front and 4 in the back. And I would like to have a ramp put on the back. If I own the home, I would park in the garage and be able to come up the little sidewalk in back. And if there's a ramp, I wouldn't have to climb steps. No, my friend is going to be selling it because his sister passed away in 2023, and it was in probate for a long time, and they didn't get the taxes filed. So there's back taxes owed on it, and he has 2 other properties that she left him that all are in that situation. So he's going to be selling all of it. I did fall in my last place, but not because of the stairs. Stupidest thing ever. But when I turned the corner from the kitchen into the hall, my foot slid out of my shoe because it was wet. I'm not going to go into it. It was wet. My foot slipped. I twisted my right ankle just a little bit, but both knees just went, "We're not going to hold you up now." And I went into a squat. And then I couldn't get up from the squat. I kind of hovered in that position, crying because it hurt, and kind of frantically trying to grab for a handhold, but it was walls, so there was nothing to grab onto. And finally, I just let myself go over backwards and called I called the non-emergency. I didn't dial 911. I called the non-emergency and said I needed a fire, paramedics to get me up off of the floor because I can't get up on my own. So several large, young, well-built firemen came and got me up. When Mom fell way back when, it took 4 firemen to get her up because they wanted to keep her straight in case she'd broken anything. She didn't. Her glasses gave her, because they jammed into her here, so she had raccoon eyes from the fall. She landed flat on her face in the kitchen. I think the only thing that saved her, I was telling my friend this the other day, the only thing I think that saved her from having a bad injury was the fact that when she had the new flooring put in, it was linoleum, but she got the thick linoleum, so it was very spongy, and she had a thick underlayer put in too. So that floor had enough give that she did not hit terrazzo, which is what the floors originally were. So, and if you don't know what terrazzo is, it is like a concrete and pebble combination that is poured and then polished, and it hurts like hell if you fall down. It just hurts. So, but I'm sorry, I missed what you just said. Huh? What am I going to do when he sells? I have no idea. I'm just praying that the next opportunity pops up and I'm not living out of this car. That will be very detrimental. At least it's not winter and dropping down to 18 at night. So problem is it's summer and it's horrendously hot. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I love that one of the airlines is named Edelweiss. Edelweiss. In my head, I'm singing Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Bless my homeland forever, small and bright, clean and white, something like that. I don't remember the exact words, but one of my favorite songs from Sound of Music. Actually, I like almost every single. Yeah. Right now it's the ad for Baycare, which is our hospitals, and it has a flamingo and it says, if you're feeling a little green from something you ate, and the flamingo's head comes up and it's all green instead of pink. But no, we've already covered that, Jennifer. Trailer is gone. I was evicted. It is no more. For me, it has been rebuilt by the park who took it over, and it is up for sale. And I have not looked to see what it is selling for because my heart will break if I see it all fixed up. So, $12:30. Has the flight come in? JetBlue, 12:23. It arrived at 12:23. I should be getting a text from them soon enough then. I moved in May 1st of 2020. I bought it April 1st. I moved in May 1st. So, during COVID. So, I was in it almost a full 6 years. I'm still tasting the Fritos. Got that little bit of barbecue and salt on my lips. Hey, KK. I don't eat them often because they mess with my stomach a little bit. But it's a case of there aren't too many things in the snack machines at the airport that I can eat, and they're like the least offensive. So, yeah, I am. I'm still at that rental. I really want to win the money to buy that house, because that is the perfect home for me. It's just the right size. I'd love to have, the bedroom set up and actually be living there. It'll go for about $350,000. Lottery. That's the only way, No, Marcy, I will not set up a GoFundMe for me ever again, because the people on Reddit have given me so much shit that I am up to here from all of it. And the person who last summer kept calling me started again over the weekend. I got 15 phone calls between Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. Friday and Saturday, from the person, hey, it's Arnold. I don't know an Arnold. Arnold. And then they say something totally filthy. And it's just, I just like, and this time the phone number was North Carolina. Every time they're using a robo-dialer is the only thing I can think. Because sometimes it's New York, sometimes it's Massachusetts, and this time it was North Carolina. I was a little bit all over the place before I got that trailer. It is harassment, but they won't do anything about it if they... Kimmy! They won't do anything about it because they're not physically showing up at my door. So... And they haven't threatened to, Hey!
Hi.
How are you?
All right. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm sitting at the airport waiting for Michael and family to arrive. Their flight was delayed.
Oh, okay.
It landed, but it's husband, wife, and 3 tiny kids, 6, 4, and 1. So, gotta wrangle the kids.
There you go.
And get the luggage. Isn't her fur baby adorable? That's Bowen.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
loves tennis balls.
Yes, he does. He really does. She got Bowen last year. We drove it.
January. Last January. Not this, the current one, the before that.
Yeah, no,
Because he's a year now.
I thought it was February that we drove to
Oh, yes, it was February because Buddy passed away in January.
right. And we drove to Alabama thinking we were going to get her this poodle, and she paid $500 and the person scammed us. So we got to Huntsville, Alabama, and nobody was there. And it was like
Hey, we
2 in
got
the
to see
morning.
snow.
We got to see snow. It was 2 in the morning. It was like 10 degrees outside and snowing. And we sat all night in a Waffle House. But yeah, he's just a little over a year old now.
Yeah, he's a Thanksgiving baby. He's born on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
yeah. He's cute. He's really cute. So
How do you like the new haircut for him? Did you see
it's
it?
yes, I did. It's adorable. He is spoiled. Yes. Somebody said
Yeah.
he's so cute. He's so pretty. I bet he's spoiled. He is, along with the other 2 dogs in the household. So
Yeah, me and Truffles.
Mia and Truffles. That's it. One of them's a Chihuahua, and the other one's what
Me is the Chihuahua and Truffles is the Yorkie.
Okay, yeah. Truffles is a Yorkie. Truffles is so freaking cute.
Well, Truffles and Bowen love each other.
Yep. Somebody decided to finally come up and visit.
There you go, Heimdall.
Yep.
Best seat in the house.
Yep. I should be getting a text message any second saying they're here. So,
Yeah, it's
but
the
I
Tampa
actually,
airport.
yeah, I'm sitting in the cell phone lot. My usual waiting spot. But it's perfect. I can watch the board. I can see when people are getting in, and the plane landed about, I guess, about 12 minutes ago, and I figure they're wrangling all the kids and stuff. They got to go get luggage. So I figure it's going to be at least 20 minutes before I would hear, hey, we're here. We're at I don't know, B102 or something like that. So anyhow, he goes to sleep with his head down on the window ledge on the door.
Hmm.
It's
Are
like
you able to see me?
no, it's just the picture of Bowen.
Okay. I was gonna say Bowen's passed out sleeping now. He's so cute.
Oh, he always rules the roost. We are finally getting him trained to not go in the house. I put a rug next to the lounger that I'm using for a bed because there's no bed in this house. And he thought the rug was put there for him to use as a pee pad. So I've had to wash it twice. But we've now figured out that if I take him outside about every 3 hours, he'll pee and he's good. So we're getting a timing going. But yeah, I've had to wash that rug a few times. But yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, we're gonna get new flooring soon here. The house sold, so we're gonna get vinyl flooring instead of the carpet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I like the carpet, but it's affecting Don's allergies and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have to be waited on. Anyhow, I think the text message just came in, so I'm probably going to have to let y'all go. But I'm glad I for once had full signal so I could log on without sitting there watching it go red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. So,
Well, have a good night.
you too. I love you, sweetie.
All right. It's almost 10 o'clock here, so I think it's like, what, 1 where you are?
12:41.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
They were supposed to
have a
fly
good
in
night.
at
Drive safe.
they were supposed to fly in at 11:47. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Everyone
Well,
have a lovely night. Love you, Kimmy. I miss you.
love you too. All right, bye, you guys.
Take care. Night, David, Ryan. I'm not sure if Darby's still here, but night, Darby, if you're still here. And Pooh Mine, new name. Okay, have a good one.